As the President and Chief Executive Officer of Omicron Delta Kappa, I welcome you to this initiation ceremony being held on your behalf. Those of us who are members of ODK value its high ideals and purposes as we strive to provide leadership and worthy undertakings and to be of service to others. We believe in the tenets of this society and those principles for which it stands. We are pleased and honored to share them with you today as we welcome you into your school circle of Omicron Delta Kappa. Let us welcome Sally Albrecht, Chair of the Omicron Delta Kappa Board of Trustees, who will lead our opening moment of reflection.
Good evening. We are grateful for the privilege of leadership in worthy undertakings and for the ideals of Omicron Delta Kappa. Give to all who are assembled to confer the honors of initiation upon these duly elected members a renewed vision of the meaning of Omicron Delta Kappa. Grant that the desire for creative thinking, for high purposes and ideals, for moral strength and integrity may ever remain close to our hearts. Grant also that we may strive without ceasing to incorporate them into our lives as students, faculty, staff, alumni, and civic leaders. Instill in us the principles of faith and courage, of honest work, and of sacrifice for the tasks that lie before us.
You have undertaken upon yourselves the obligation of membership in the Omicron Delta Kappa Society. This means that you will ever seek to make it a real factor for good in academic and community life, not only in your own college or university, but in American educational institutions at large, as well as in the communities in which you will lead. As a member, you commit that you will make every effort to practice its high ideals, both in private and public life, so that the world may see you as a concrete living symbol of the great principles of Omicron Delta Kappa. Omicron Delta Kappa was founded on December 3rd, 1914 at Washington and Lee University in Lexington, Virginia. Our 15 founders stated that leadership of exceptional quality and versatility in college should be recognized, that representatives of all phases of college life should cooperate in worthwhile endeavor, and that outstanding students and faculty members should meet on a basis of common interest, understanding, and helpfulness. The motives which guided the founders sprang from the desire to bring together one body for the general good of the institution, leaders from all parts of the college or university community. The success of the ODK idea, an essential part of which is its joint student-faculty character and a determination to maintain a consistent and high standard of leadership recognition, led to the establishment of chapters, which we call circles, at other colleges and universities. The society in which you are about to become a member has a three-pronged mission. Identify, honor, and develop leaders in collegiate and community life. Encourage collaboration among students, faculty, staff, and alumni to advance leadership, and promote and publicize our ideals. We light a candle to symbolize the ideals by which each of you should strive to embody. Scholarship, to strive for excellence in academics and to pursue lifelong learning. Service, to answer the call for action from one's community or country. Integrity, to align one's values and beliefs with behaviors and speech. Character, to distinguish oneself for the good of humanity. Fellowship, to embrace those in the society as equals, seeking inclusive bonds across diverse communities and generations. It has ever been our desire and custom to try to symbolize in material form our dreams, ambitions, ideals, and sentiments. In accordance with this innate desire and feeling, Omicron Delta Kappa has also tried to express in material form the key, its noble ideals, lofty aspirations, and altruistic aims. The key, which is struck in the form of a circle, symbolizes union forever and the equality which characterizes membership in Omicron Delta Kappa. The Greek motto, for which the letters ODK represent, is Hodafno Kumos Kuklos, which translates as the laurel crown circle. Our emblem, the laurel crown circle, stands for success achieved in worthy undertakings. The shape of the key represents the circle, which symbolizes the all-around inclusive nature of our organization. The five stars on the upper bar represent the five major phases of college life for which our society stands: scholarship, athletics, campus or community service, social and religious activities, and campus government, journalism, speech, and the mass media, creative and performing arts. The number 1914 on the lower bar indicates the year in which our society was founded. We who are members of Omicron Delta Kappa have observed your habits, attitudes, and capacities, and are pleased with your success, your steady growth as leaders in worthwhile endeavors, and your appreciation of the ideals and purposes of the society. We have asked you here today to make you members of our society and to present to each of you the Laurel Crown Circle, the symbol of achievement. Before we accept you into the Omicron Delta Kappa Society, please listen thoughtfully to these words.
You should know that the Laurel Crown Circle is not only a recognition of past exemplary conduct, but that it must also be to you a constant inspiration to finer and nobler living, so long as you shall live.
You should know that the Laurel Crown Circle is not only a recognition of past loyalty to all good works, but that it must also be to you a constant inspiration to unselfish service to the society, to your alma mater, and to your vocation, and a lifelong reminder that if greatness is to be achieved, one must serve.
You should know that the Laurel Crown Circle is not only a recognition of past achievement, but that it must also be to you a constant inspiration to spend the rest of your days climbing higher and yet higher, ever remembering that death comes with a pace and that the longest span of human life is all too short for the completion of the tasks that lie ready to our hands.
Will the candidates for membership please stand wherever you may be and if you are able. You have heard in these words the great unchanging principles upon which our society is founded. If you are willing to accept the lofty ideals, the sense of devotion, and the spirit of aspiration represented in Omicron Delta Kappa, please respond, I will. Then please repeat after me. In the presence of the circle here assembled, I solemnly promise to uphold the ideals and traditions, the national bylaws of the Omicron Delta Kappa Society, and to support and loyal service its local and national officers, to participate in its meetings, ceremonies, and initiatives, and to diligently foster lifelong leadership. Congratulations, you may be seated. You have committed yourself to the principles of the Omicron Delta Kappa Society and to our timeless values of scholarship, service, integrity, character, and fellowship. From this day forward and throughout each stage of your life, you will strive to serve as a living example of excellence in leadership. You have been chosen to wear this emblem of distinction because of your loyalty and devotion to your circle and your institution, and to the things that are fine and true in life. Whenever possible, wear your pin with pride to demonstrate the honor bestowed upon you today. We will introduce the officers for each circle. The officer will give a brief history of the circle and then read the names of each initiate. As your name is called, type "I accept" in the chat box. This is a symbolic gesture that you have received the emblems of membership in our society. You will sign the electronic official record book, and when you have the opportunity in the future, you will sign the actual record books on your campus. Let us welcome Christopher Sokol, student president from Adelphi University Circle, who will give a brief history of the circle, and Hala Park, student vice president, who will join him in reading the names of the initiates. Christopher and Hala.
The Adelphi University Circle of Omicron Delta Kappa was founded on May 17, 2002. We currently hold one initiation and recognition ceremony in the fall to induct new members and recognize emerging leaders and graduating seniors. In the spring, we participate in the National Day of Service and Panther Day of Service, planning programs and events around the 5 major phases of college life. In spring 2020, we focused on the creative arts phase and made outline drawings to bind as a coloring book that was later distributed to children in the local community. This past year, Adelphi Circle of ODK also received a Clay Leadership Development Grant and partnered with the mentoring program to offer workshops that promote leadership skills, goal setting, financial literacy, character building, and career skills. We are also proud to have been recognized as a 2020 Circle of Distinction.
Victoria Alonso. Francesca Amato. Jenna Anderson. Jonathan Aronov. Adam Aroso. Julia Baccarella. Nicole Baselin. Kathleen Beatty. Lucia Berry. Usama Bhatti. Brianna Bowringer. Amanda Capasso. Nicole Cassiano. Caitlyn Castiglione. Niam Condon. Michael Cummings. Daniel Curran. Colette Davies. Jacqueline DeFalco. Lena Demis. Stephen Doler. Sean Dugan. Mike Edelston. Ariana Esposito. Lizzie Favors. Erin Feeney. Patricia Ferguson. Riley Fortune. Arian Izquierdo.
Dilpreet Kaur. Philippe Konieczny. Toby Langsam. Gianna Lavaca. Brenda Martin. Veronica McCann. Jessica McCurlin. Rachel McKee. Emily Michelli. Molly Miskowicz. Faith Mock. Akansha Mohan. Francine Nastasi, Juliana Orlando, Renuka Prasad, Stephanie Ramuto, Sarah Rashid, Samantha Rooney, Melanie Rosa Chavez, Melissa Saporito, Julia Scaglioso, Alexandra Sessa, Sarah Singh, Melody Smith, Solon Summerstein, Miguel Velasquez, Bianca Viana, Hannah Wiskovich.
Thank you, Adelphi University. Congratulations. Please welcome Amanda Pellegrino, Service Chair of the Duquesne University Circle, who will read the history of the Circle, and Katie Tonkinson, Student President, who will read the names of the initiates.
The Duquesne University Circle was chartered on November 10th, 1978. This year marks the 42nd anniversary of its founding. Throughout the years, our many members have embodied the Society's ideals. We are very proud of our signature event, which includes Senior Celebration and our Faculty Appreciation Program. Senior Celebration, established in 1993, is an annual event recognizing graduating seniors and their families. The event brings together all members of the Duquesne community to celebrate and reflect on the success and achievements of our students. Our Faculty Appreciation Program provides students the opportunity to recognize faculty members who have influenced them academically, spiritually, or personally. Faculty members receive student comments along with a congratulatory letter from ODK. In addition to our signature events, the Duquesne chapter of ODK also sponsors and participates in numerous service and community engagement programs.
Chinadu Abuka Jude Aniakwa. Sydney N. Audino. Frankie Bernazzoli. Jessica M. Cadez. Devin Stanfield Chandler. Greta L. Chavey. Kateri Marie Christinas. Ashley M. Enderly. Jessica Danielle Falco. Angel Inez Feshok. Ingabire Marie Jasmine Gakwawere. Janelle Gans. Grace E. Heidinger. Abigail Halokwa. Deirdre Lorraine Hube. Victoria Abias Flock. Ketsia Marie Jemison. Lane Rebecca Keating, Shelby E. Kimdowski, Megan Catherine Coma, Kaylee E. Lane, James J. Leo, Francesca A. Malosi, Sophia Mancuso, Bailey Frankie Martin, Emily Marie Meyer, Catherine Marion Michalski, Isabella G. Miller, Alejandro Jorge Napolitano Yauerbaum, Maria Neiswender, Elena Norden, Marissa Kelly Parisi, Rachel Partial, Dominic Santino Pochi, Samantha Grace Rapp, Emily C. Resco, Caitlyn Ilana Sanguini, Luke T. Schrum, Riley Darren Singer, Song Min Tran, Rihanna Janelle Vinolini, Amber Marie Vora, John Wong, Lauren Ashley Watkins, Alexis Lynn Ray, Matthew S. Zelenko, Sarah Zweibel,
Thank you, Amanda and Katie from Duquesne University. Congratulations. And finally, please welcome Elizabeth O'Hara from Rider University to tell us about their circle and to present their initiates. Liz?
On March 6, 1976, the Rider University Circle of ODK was established. For the past 44 years, not only have we celebrated the leadership contributions of our students, we have initiated deans of our colleges, administrative staff, and board of trustees members, including Howard Stokel, class of 67, the retired CEO of Wawa. Our signature events include annual leadership discussions with our university's president, Dr. Delamo, and our Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Leanna Fenenberg, both of whom are ODK members. Our circle prides itself on creating events that connect to the 5 phases of campus life. As an example, this November, we hosted Barry Davis, Riders baseball coach and ODK member from Bridgewater State, for an event that showed the deep connection between athletics and leadership. Josephine Abruzzi. Nicole Alling, Leilani Arias, Andrea Avalar, Jessica Beal, Catherine Blanton, Alicia Buchner, Tatiana Carmen, Layuna Chisholm, Julia Comiso, Cameron Craig, Caitlyn DeLuca, Lillian DeMarco, Deanna DeVestern, Kaylee DePasquale, Tessa Douglas, Andre Escobosa, Kaylee Edinger, Emily Fallis, Amira Flowers, Melanie Gallo, Shannon Glynn, Catherine Hilliard, Nunana Honutsi, Ellie Highland, Hamna Ilyas, Frederica Iovine, Francesca Iovine, Allison Jansen, Jessica Coons, Sabrina Laragione, Alexandria Manalo, Victoria Moran, Erica Moreno, Victoria Myszlowski, Joy Nelson, Dr. Thomas O'Connor, Melissa Palladino, Catherine Povall, Justin Reedman, Catherine Salguero, Ashley Sherry, Joseph Singer, Elizabeth Sirdar, Amelia Viasia, Rachel Watman, Jordan Wilson, Chloe Zarillo,
Thank you, Liz, and congratulations to the members of the Rider University Circle. In fact, congratulations to all of us newest members of Omicron Delta Kappa. Initiates, please remember to sign the digital record book. To conclude the ceremony, please welcome Jessica Roundtree from Rider University, who will make our closing moment of reflection. Jessica.
Our eyes are open to all lovely objects of righteousness and truth, courage and enthusiasm, high impulse and lofty thought. In this, our hour of great dedication, let us go out into the world and keep fresh in our lives the ideas which we have affirmed here today.
Thank you for your participation in this evening's initiation ceremony. We hope that you will be an active member of your circle on campus and continue to stay in touch with our society as your career progresses. Information about ODK and our member benefits, including our National Leadership Conference, which will be held virtually next year, April 8th through the 10th, are located on our website at odk.org. Good night, congratulations, and good luck.